All right, Writing Portfolio Unit 2.3. You're now ready to dive into actually developing your analysis of both of the arguments. And so what I want you to do, the primary viewpoints. And so you have two arguments that you've identified for each viewpoint. And now it's time that you start to break down and really burrow into those. And you hopefully you're going to find some logical fallacies or some inconsistencies maybe in both of them. It's not to say that you can't necessarily take a side, but again, an analysis paper is not about inherently taking a side. It's about examining the positions and the reasons, the rationale, the why behind something. And so I found this on the internet. What is analytical writing? Writing that asks the questions why and how. Writing that challenges both its writer and its readers to look beyond the surface presentations and disassemble complete things to examine their parts. Writing that proposes and expresses an informed and supported point of view. So, at the end, in your conclusion, if you would like to delve into your particular point of view on your topic, you are more than welcome to in very small portion. Because again, this is not an argument, this is not an opinion piece, this is an analysis of how these arguments are constructed. So, what you're going to do, you're going to come down, you're going to take your first viewpoint that you've been working on, and you're going to say, what assumptions does this, or you're going to ask yourself, what assumptions does this viewpoint make about the topic? And so obviously it's going to make some assumptions that, in the case that I'm working on, that handwriting is good. And handwriting for this particular viewpoint, or over here, handwriting is no longer necessary and can be used for other things. It's basically the rationale behind those things. But then you need to go into, why are these assumptions made? Why are these arguments presented? What is logically faulty or problematic? So why is there a potential problem here for both of these? And there's going to be problems with these arguments. All inherent arguments are arguments because there's no clear agreement and there is no concrete, absolutely clear answer. And so that's where both sides are going to have faulty, problematic logic and assumptions. And so your job in the analysis paper is to pick those out and examine them. Next one, how could the arguments supporting this viewpoint be strengthened? And so what could they do to maybe improve the argument here? 2 sentences for each of these. This is going to turn into what you write in this section of your portfolio will turn into your analysis paragraphs in the paper outline, which you can find if you see the paper assignment. So after you do that, the next thing I'd like you to do is go to the article references. And so here in the article references, I know that Hannah has already spent a little bit of time talking about this, and you probably well know that these citations are not perfect, but here we are at that first article, and I'm going to go click on cite here, and I'm going to make this easy for this particular assignment. We're going to go to APA 6. We're going to get this, and then we're going to hit copy. And then once we come back over here, you're going to take that and you're going to hit Control V and you're going to dump it there. And you're going to go through every single one of your articles and you're going to get that citation and you're going to copy and paste it over. Now, this will become your reference page at the end of your paper, again, when you get into drafting mode. So you'll be able to come back here and copy and paste the entire thing. You'll have some formatting. You'll need to alphabetize them. You'll need to do your hanging indents. There's a few steps that you're going to have to get to, but this will be a collection of all of your sources all put together, nice, clean, and neat for you. All right. Let me know or let us know if you have any questions.